Welcome back, everybody, to Senolytics Crypto. My name is Mike. Thank you for joining me here today. Busting out the hippie hairdo. Just got out of the shower, gotta let it dry a little bit before I throw it up, or it'll be wet all night. So we're gonna bust out this section's hippie haircut, hairdo Thursday. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, I'm getting ready for the draft here. I wanted to make this video before the draft started because I'm a huge football fan. Go Chargers. Let's do this. Go get that left tackle. We got to make some things happen. But if I don't make a video now, I just won't make one tonight because I'll probably be tired after this draft because I'll be doing a lot of yelling and screaming and my voice will be gone. So real quick before we get into a little bit of today's news, looking at the overall market cap, it's just still kind of hovering about 2.15 trillion. So we haven't really gone up. We haven't really gone down. Ethereum staying pretty healthy, reached a new all-time high, it looks like to me. Cardano's got some big things happening, and everything's looking pretty good here. You know, I do want to say that shout out to all my actual family members out there because, you know, it's funny. I've been talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies for a long time, and now I'm starting to see people catch on everywhere. So to those of you, my aunts and uncles, my cousins that are viewing, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. You know, you can always call me for that actual personal financial advice because I can do that with you. I can't do that here. So with that being said, this is not financial advice. But the fact that basically everyone and their mother, literally in my case, hi mom, I love you, they're all getting into crypto. And people are, you know, there's a sentiment that, you know, when everyone's getting into it, it's time to get out. I totally disagree. I think that that's what we've been wanting the whole time is mass adoption. So when people are starting to get in droves and everybody and their mother, literally, hi mom, are getting into crypto, that's kind of where you want to be. Now, of course, you'd rather be positioned before the herd comes in, but when the herd comes in, that's when the real gains are going to start to happen. Look, crypto's worldwide now. It's talked about everywhere. There's nobody really left who hasn't really heard of crypto, except for maybe some of those African nations, but that's one of my pieces of news that we're going to be talking about. So, you know, jokes aside, literally everybody is knowing about crypto now. So to see a $2 trillion global asset in a market cap in an asset that is just basically growing and growing and growing, becoming more and more popular, you got to follow the trend here. And the trend is that crypto is here to stay. We've got so many things I couldn't even cover in one episode, but the news is pretty amazing, you guys. So 2 trillion is nothing. We're going to be a $10 trillion plus global market here at some point, probably not this year, but not too far from now. And the Bitcoin halving cycles are going to continue to propel this up and up and up and up and up. So crypto's looking good, guys. It's not quite the risky asset anymore that it used to be, and things are looking good. I do really like the fact that we're going sideways, particularly in Bitcoin right now, because if Bitcoin stagnates and money keeps pouring in and Ether keeps cracking like it's doing, we're going to have a huge altcoin run. We're going to have a huge altcoin run. And, you know, a lot of people talk about exit strategies and stuff like that. I will talk about exit strategies when I decide to exit. I'm nowhere near that right now. Of course, my exit strategy would be the king corn, Bitcoin. I'm always going to be holding some Ethereum. I'm always going to be holding Cardano, but I'm messing around with a lot of altcoins. A lot of these projects I really do believe in, and I will always hold a certain allocation of some of these projects. But for the most part, I need to get myself back into at least, you know, the 50, 60, maybe 75% range of holding on to Bitcoin. The only reason I'm Bitcoin naked right now is so I can make more Bitcoin. I know it sounds backwards, but really if this pans out the way I hope it's going to, and I think it's going to, I'll be Bitcoin rich and things will be good. So we'll see about that. But anyways, first piece of news here, you guys, which is kind of big actually. Coinbase allows millions of customers to buy cryptocurrencies with PayPal. Interesting. Can't say that I didn't see this coming because I did. I just didn't see it coming today. But, you know, why not? It makes sense. They're both United States-based companies. I don't see any reason why anybody shouldn't be able to, now that you can buy crypto on PayPal, why wouldn't you be able to interact with Coinbase? So it's good to see massive major platforms kind of integrate with each other. It's just more bullish news for, I can't stand this anymore. Sorry, guys. This is why I always have my hair up because it just gets in my face. But good news, you guys. This is good. We want to have people be able to buy and sell their cryptocurrency. Liquidity is huge. We talked about that in last night's video, maybe the day before. Liquidity. If you have assets that aren't liquid, you don't have anything. So this is going to add a lot of liquidity. This is going to add, it's kind of like a cross chain, thing to do here with your crypto. And I like what I see. I'm not going to read this article, but this news is getting pretty big and getting bigger by the day. So if you feel like reading it, all you got to do is go to the news tab on CoinGecko and you can find out all of the good things, or you can just tune in to Synalytics Crypto and find it out from me. Now, before we move on to the next piece of news, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I like the way this channel is going. Thumbs up or thumbs down, your choice. Leave a comment below. That's how you can help out this channel. That's all I can ask for now. You guys have been great. Thank you for the support, and share these videos wherever you feel like doing it. So bullish ETH to BTC pair revives the Ethereum flippening discussion. All right. So what I really want you guys to comment here below is, do you think Ethereum will ever flippin' Bitcoin? The closest it came was it was 2017, maybe early 2018 before the bust. But my personal opinion is that no way, it's not going to happen. I can't see that happening. Ethereum would have to 5x from here, and that's not too much, but we're talking about Bitcoin staying where it's at and Ethereum 5xing, and it's just not going to work. But personally, I wouldn't like to see that. I think Bitcoin's always going to remain on the top, because Bitcoin is basically the new digital gold, and it's always going to be the top dog. Just like gold is the top dog in precious metals, Bitcoin's always going to be around. Good luck Ethereum. I wouldn't mind seeing Ethereum make some gains on Bitcoin, because I'm kind of positioned in that way, but for it to flip in, I don't think so. I'm not going to read the article, but here's another article. News generates news and all this other stuff. Ether will always come second to Bitcoin, says Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary. Now, we all know that Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, who I personally don't really care for, but we all know that he obviously knows what he's talking about in a lot of ways. Personally, in crypto, I think, I know that I know more than he does, and I know that most of you actually watching this channel probably do too, with the exception of a lot of the newbies. This guy, he's an investor. He's a guru. He really, really is. Not that his opinion matters. I just thought it was a nice little coincidental, I need help with my English, sub-article to the one we just talked about. But just because Kevin O'Leary says it doesn't mean anything, but he's right. Guy's right. It's not going to happen. You should just stop talking about it right now. There's more important things going on in crypto than Ether flipping Bitcoin. What I really think is, I think something at some point, someday, somebody's going to flip an Ethereum. Probably not right now, but in the not too distant future, Cardano possibly. A lot of people are talking about what Solana's doing. I don't see Solana as having that kind of network effect, but you guys, look, I love Bitcoin. I love Ethereum. I think Ethereum's got a long way to go. I've been saying that for a while on my channel. I love seeing Ethereum healthy, because that's a large chunk of the altcoins that we're invested in are also healthy as well along with that. So next piece of news, and last piece of news before we talk about one more thing, Bitcoin Magazine. Okay, this is what I was saying about the African nations, you guys, and Cardano actually having a lot to do with this. I was going to include the Cardano news in this, but I think I'd rather just do that on a separate video and focus strictly on that, because I think it's just the first domino of many to fall in the African continent. So peer-to-peer Bitcoin trading rising across Africa. This is great. We want to see the whole world get involved in an opportunity to basically be their own banks, to buy, sell, trade, and to do things peer-to-peer without having to be part of the structure. So there are a lot of places in the world where the technology hasn't caught up and the infrastructure is not there, but this is the epitome of mass adoption. Bitcoin's not just for the rich. Bitcoin's not just for the Americans and the Canadians and the Europeans, the people with access to good internet. This is a worldwide, this is a global thing. This offers global financial freedom to everybody, and that is exactly what I can get behind, because everybody deserves to be outside of the governing systems that basically just want to control everything. So I'm rooting for it. I love it. I think this is great. Haven't read this article, just the title enough was good enough to get me to rope me in and talk about this on the channel. Don't really feel like reading the whole thing, but you can read it yourself. The fact that this is happening, this is totally mass adoption. This is what we want to see. I mean, right now they're saying crypto has somewhere between 100 to 150 million global users. That's a drop in the bucket. To get a whole continent started on the ability to join us in this revolution, this monetary revolution, is a beautiful thing, and I'm very happy to see it. So when you're invested in something like crypto, like I am, and you're kind of all in, and this is what you do for a living, you definitely want to see the mass adoption take place. So am I getting worried that the shoe shine guy or the taxi driver is talking about Bitcoin, or my long lost third cousin from another state? No, I'm actually thrilled about it, and I'm very happy to see everybody kind of pick up what the vision I saw in Bitcoin in 2016 when I first got involved. I thought, okay, I see where this is going, kind of sort of all in. So happy days, guys, happy days. And yeah, go read that article for yourself. It's always good to know what you're investing in so that you can have faith in what you're investing in. So when the dips happen, when dip happens, you don't get shaken out and you don't give your crypto to the people who are basically accumulating for long term. Crypto's about to change the world. It's going to change not just crypto, blockchain in general is going to change basically everything. Some of them are not going to be good because they're going to be a little bit nefarious and wide-reaching global control. But for the next decade or so, this is financial freedom for us, and I like it. I like what I'm seeing. So we already kind of sort of went over the market cap here. I'm going to mention this one more time because I've been talking about it in the Telegram chat, and there's been mixed reviews on this. But you guys, Save Planet Earth is still very much on my radar, not just because I basically aped into this project, but because I can see where this is going. Some people have not done their own research. They're saying this is a meme coin. This is not a meme coin. Meme coins actually don't have anything to do with anything. They literally just are trying to get people to jump into these projects so the people who got in early can make a bunch of money and dump it all on you. So warning for the meme coins, not the safest thing to do. If you're a gambler and some people are making big gains on that, good for you. Hopefully you're taking that and putting it into more solid projects. But Save Planet Earth, you guys, I'm digging this. The Telegram group is very helpful. Some of the moon people in there are, they're typical moon boys, like they do with every Telegram channel. They're spamming and they're acting like a bunch of little kids running around, whatever. But there are some really, really great people. The mods in there are great. There's a lot of hype behind this, and it hasn't even really gotten started. The 24-hour trading volume is still pretty low, $224,000. I don't even know if that can be right or not, but I can tell you this from my personal experience. As soon as I aped in, that whole 2% of the tokens that are bought, when you buy, you got to set 8% slippage, so that 5% goes back to the token, not holders, but to provide liquidity, which is, again, something that's very important with the project. And the 2% is entered into a pool of all the holders, and all of the selling and buying goes towards that, and you get your allocation. I've been getting my allocation basically updated like every few minutes, really. So the price has pretty much stayed exactly the same since what I got in, which is fine. I'm not looking for the growth overnight, but I do think at one point this is going to absolutely boom. So, but when people buy and when people sell, that 2% of that is getting put into a pool and spread out amongst the holders depending on how much of the Save Planet Earth tokens they have. So mine's gone up quite a significant amount, and I'm very happy with that, which to me makes me very comfortable because I feel like at some point I'm almost, it's only been a couple days and I'm already almost back to where that 5% initial allocation was taken from me to provide liquidity. So gotta say I'm pretty excited about that. Just wanted to mention it one more time on this channel. Yes, I will be talking about this because I really do think that we're still ground floor. I mean, imagine when the trading volume starts popping up. Yes, there's a lot of tokens, you guys. They're burning a ton of tokens. I do suggest that you go to their website. Let's click on this right now to see if they've actually updated it, because when I clicked here before, it was down, but okay, great. So it's right back and running again. I will say this, as much as I love blockchain bulls, people have been mentioning Save Planet Earth to him for a while now, and the guy, he just goes in there, tries to click on the website, which I don't blame him, I understand. He clicks it and it's not ready. He goes, oh, this project's blah, 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 and he just completely ignores it. So little iffy on that, bro. Just saying, Jeff. You've shilled a lot of good projects. You've also shilled a lot of crap. And basically, if you don't tip the guy, he's very open about asking for tips. If you don't tip him, he won't mention anything. So I did want to say that because I think at this point we got a situation where a really good YouTuber is totally overlooking something because they're not actually doing enough research. Look, not everything in crypto is surface level. So I'm willing to go out there and say that I am invested in this. I do see really big things coming. I do take my watchers very seriously. I don't ever want to give you anything that's going to be a rug pull. pull. I see a lot of people mentioning in my Telegram chat that they got rug pulled. That people are getting rug pulled left and right. It's like, well, why are you doing that? Why are you investing in projects that, you know, are potentially just gonna take all your money and run? I don't see that with this. What I see with this is I see a lot of celebrity endorsements getting behind this, and you know, everyone, Save Planet Earth is a project wanting to plant over 1 billion trees or whatever. But the point is that this is something that everyone can get behind, because all it takes is a little bit of trendy upward action, and everybody's going to jump in on this and get back on this. And to me, the reward and the risk are offset. I think the reward is way higher than the risk. The risk is kind of like a medium to upper tier risk for me personally. Everyone's risk to reward ratio is different, but I do see big things coming. I am going to continue to talk about this. I am going to make another video about this. I do want to see some price action here eventually. I do want to see the volume go up, and I would love to see if it actually got listed on Hotbit like they're talking about. That would be good, because you know, things in this industry steamroll. All it takes is 1, 2, and then you know, you start getting some trading volume, and then before you know it, everybody wants to pick it up. And Save Planet Earth is basically kind of like my big risk play right now. And I don't usually do too many of those at once. I like to take profits and put them into good long-term holds, but this is my risk right now. So let's see how it works out, you guys. Let me know what you think about Save Planet Earth, and you know, I guess that's all. So I got to get ready for the draft here, because we got about a half an hour till we find out what's going on. So that was today's news clip video, and peace.